Hey guys, Evans with Z111 here today bringing the next episode of Life is Strange. I went up to Chloe's bathroom to fetch her some morphine, and this episode, I was saying that as though I know what's going to happen. I honestly have no idea. I'm going into this completely blind. Still done well at not keeping up to date with spoilers for episode 4 of this game, so I'm looking forward, because I've heard good things. That in itself is a spoiler, I guess.
Give me the blue pill.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy, but not precise.
Go ahead and plug it right in. It's so easy. And painless.
Okay, but get ready to yell for your folks if I screw up.
Oh, trust me. I will. Of course, my pain just keeps getting worse. But you caught me on a good day. Max, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to hang out with you. See, I'm getting mushy. I'm already high.
You're so adorable. Do you want anything else?
Stop me if I'm being too emo, but can you grab one of the photo albums over there?
Oh.
I'd like to check out some old pictures of us when we were kids.
A photo album, you
Please.
say?
My diary is like emo ground zero. Plus, Max Caulfield does not pass up a photo op with Chloe Price. Ever.
I think we might be getting our opportunity to go back to the original reality. Oh, I am looking forward to this. I've already been through Jaws and pretty much everything, so... Oh, it's gonna be a shame to say goodbye to this reality, but I do get the feeling we're gonna be doing a distinct amount of reality hopping, going back and forth. That's just a feeling. I could be wrong. In a way, I'm hoping I'm wrong, but here we go. Let's see if there are any photos that are from a past that I can go back to. In fact, is that going to be... Maybe this is just going to be a walk down memory lane.
Perfect. Oh my god. Look how little we are there. We look like toys.
I remember that day by the lighthouse.
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
So do we actually get to... Yeah, we do get to look through the photos ourselves. But presumably the only way we'd get back to the other reality is going back to the photo before William left the house.
Whoa, awesome
and causing
picture.
him to crash.
We look so badass in our pirate gear.
More pirate
We should have
references.
taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
There's still time for you.
All the double meanings in the lines are great. Fantastic. Okay. It's a shame we can't actually see the photos. I would have liked to, but I won't complain of little details, or the lack of little details, I guess.
Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of us. It's hard to believe
That's
my dad
it.
took that picture only 5 years ago.
That's the one. That's got to be it.
Literally seems like yesterday.
Yep, that's it.
I wish it
So,
was.
Me too.
are we going to get the opportunity
Photo. Maybe I could...
Yeah. Or at least she's trying to.
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
So it definitely
What are you saying?
does seem as though Chloe
I'm
wants...
saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory.
Oh gosh.
Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
No way. Wait, is she asking me to essentially put her down? Or is she joking around? She's being serious. Shit. Oh gosh. Like, it's weird because I know there's an alternate reality with a happy Chloe, or happy. But this is still really upsetting. I can't... it's such a hard thing to do. I mean, I know she's just a video game character. The logic in my head is just saying accept it, we'll go back to the other reality, everything will be fine, she's suffering now. I can't see many reasons to refuse, but it's still essentially killing your best friend. And that could traumatize Max. I mean, it is taking someone's life, basically. It's weird how there's an I don't know option, but this is incredibly hard for me to do. I get the feeling most people are going to accept it, because it's the right thing. We don't want her to suffer. Okay, justification is if this reality goes on, let's say it exists without Max, like I assume the other one is, then Chloe would go on to suffer otherwise. The thing is, her parents. Isn't it their responsibility? But it's the parents' you wouldn't be able to make that decision for your child, even if you knew it was best. So maybe I'm doing them a favour by doing this for them. It ends their financial debt, it ends their suffering. Oh, fuck me, that was hard. That was so hard.
Chloe. I'll just drift asleep, dreaming of us here together. Forever.
Oh my god. This literally reminds me of the beginning of my Ni no Kuni Let's Play. I can't remember the last time I felt this emotional. Jesus fucking Christ. That's a very powerful decision to give a player.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you for following your dreams. Don't forget about me.
Oh my god.
Never. I love you, Max. See you around.
I feel like
Sooner than you think.
I feel like such a wuss. Oh my god. That is... It is so quiet. Ah, please... Now just please give me the option to go back. Okay, good.
I'm sorry, William.
Oh, thank God. So, you've essentially just taken 2 lives. Taken your best friend's, and now you're taking her father's, but it's for the best. Whew. Okay, how was it I do this? Focus with A and D, then left, right mouse button, so I need to get the best focus with that. And then... No, I'm losing it a little. I think I need to left click and right click more. There we go. Okay, so now, is that... I think I've hit it? There we go. Okay, thank God. Back to the other reality. Or at least we will be going there.
Computers. I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper.
Oh, are we going to be able to get any more options in the past, or is it literally just going to be same as before?
Hello? Hey, honey.
Oh, man.
What?
I'm struggling to get over what just happened. I know it's bad and unprofessional of me to not continue in the professional way, if that makes sense, but shit, that was hard. And I've already said this, I'm just repeating myself, my commentary's getting shit right now, but
no Chloe and Max wine tasting.
You're burning the photo, that's a good idea because it removes the temptation, but yeah, as I was saying, it's so weird because I know there's a happy reality, but that's still so upsetting, just the fact that Max had to go through that. I mean, it's not necessarily the reality of it, or what physically happens, it's just the principle of it, and... Oh, gosh.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. Like you're never gonna see us again.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I tried to make things different for you. I did try. I'm sorry.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but come on. You have made things different, like my whole life. You're my best friend. I've got you and a great family. What's to be sorry for? We'll be best friends forever. And when we grow up, we're taking over the world.
Listen, whatever happens, I want you to be strong. Even if you feel like I wasn't there for you. Because I will never abandon you, Chloe. I'll always have your back. Always.
it's good to see Chloe Peppy again, but I wonder if that little talk that Max just had with her will change how things change in the future at all. Maybe it will give Chloe the, not the company, but the lack of loneliness that she needs once her dad does die. Because obviously Max does leave, what's it called, Arcadia Bay. So Chloe did feel alone, which caused her to act out the way she did. I don't think it will have any consequences, but it would be nice if it did. Yeah, it looks as though same old, dyed her hair, argued with David a lot, got aggressive. But the car accident's being undone, so she'll be as good as normal, really. I wonder if that counts as saving a life in the whole balance of nature type thing. Yeah, it even turned out the way. Yeah, everything's turned out the same according to the photos, which is good to know. And I wonder if we're going to get the option to tell Chloe what happened. If she'll... Wait, what's going on there? That was... That last screenshot, I didn't quite understand what was going on there. I'm not sure if that was significant, but it felt as though that wasn't normal. And that's the mural that was in the garden, but it's being used as a notice board. Wait, maybe Chloe respected the friendship more, so she didn't just throw it out in the garden, she looked after it. Because it's a strong memory that she had with Max, obviously. Oh, it's so good to be back here.
You're alive, yes.
And yeah, it did, that little conversation in the past did have consequences.
You had your chance.
I'm so glad you're here.
But everything else is the same, oh thank
You
God.
sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together.
Respect to her voice actor, you can
Max,
hear the
forget
difference
we've gone over this?
in just the way she
I hope
speaks.
you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too. Welcome
Oh,
back
this is
to
crazy.
the real world, Max.
It's so good to be back though. I wonder if there are any other subtle differences I'm going to
Let's look
notice.
at the
This
big board
is
and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
this is obviously the major one. I'm not being dumb, am I? This wasn't around before the change in reality, let's call it. Alright, let's call this original reality 2.0 because I feel as though there are going to be minor differences. Only very minor, nothing significant, but it's an improved version of the
so far away.
normal reality because of...
We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook. 2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3. Beat Stepdouche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room. Too bad I don't have a gun anymore.
Yes, that's the solution. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind.
Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
You didn't even let me take that money to pay Frank off.
And I'm glad. We have to be better than that.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. And to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. Unless you want to hang out with him after you stood up for his ass yesterday.
Oh, please.
I really, like, of all those options, finding...
I can't abuse this level of my rewind power.
Yeah, you can say that again.
It's way too dangerous, and I need to navigate the present without messing up the past.
How is that possible? Or how is it possible to mess up the past by the present? Or maybe that's just what she did.
That's my Chloe.
Oh, okay, I will do a little bit of exploring of the room. But of all those options that Max mentioned, finding Nathan's phone and going through his texts is definitely the most appealing.
Amazing how innocent our drawings were, compared to what we're doing now.
I'm so glad the mural's back. That's if it was saved from the... It was definitely in the garden, yeah. Okay, so that is a... What's that notebook? I'm very curious what that is.
Getting lost in all this shit.
But
Snowdo always makes me think of William and Chloe.
there's only one snow globe now, compared to the previous collection. Maybe the snow globes were something William bought Chloe on the holidays or something, so she used to hoard them, but right now she only has this one. That's just a very small theory.
This butterfly photo seems like a million years ago. How much time have I altered since?
I still reckon that... I reckon this version of Max has actually been back a lot more than she thinks. But I'll go on to explain that in a moment.
I should have known just erasing that phone message wouldn't stop the police.
Yeah, I remember the voicemail message. And that was to Chloe, so yeah, they still suspect her, but at least David and Joyce don't know right now.
I'm so sorry, William. It's not fair you had to die twice.
Well, you think about all the times Chloe's died, technically. It's, not actually that bad. But what was I saying about the ashtray? There's not much point investigating a lot of these things, actually, but I can grab a photo of Max and Chloe 2.0. So what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's been a lot of times Max talks about being lost in time, or she says, like, I know she talks about deja vu, but that's obvious because she is using a time rewind power, but sometimes she talks about,
Damn. This is a serious expose on the Prescotts.
Oh, it's good to know that they're getting their exposure. Okay, basically Max has said a few times, like, I can't think of exact quotes and I don't want to misquote.
No, that poor little bird has been trapped in here.
Another birdie that I can save. This is going to have major consequences, I guarantee it. Like, all these birds I'm saving. But I feel also Max may have been back in time a lot of times, a lot more than she lets on. And maybe she just doesn't know it, because maybe she's gone back and altered her own history a few times. I don't know. I just reckon that is a large possibility. Now let's save a bird, but I don't think the window's open, so is it just gonna fly away? There's not much point. Oh wait, might as well use the sink, wash my hands, be hygienic. I have kind of not washed them in 5 years, I guess, technically. I wonder what the point in that was. But is there anything new in the cupboards?
Oh, that blue dye makes me so happy.
No, it's just for memories.
The real Chloe is back with me.
And the thing is, the woman behind the diner, she's still one of the most mysterious characters in it. Mainly because she has no purpose, essentially. Is the window open? No, let's open the window for the bird. And you go on to regret it later. But that old woman behind the diner also said, oh, I've been here for thousands of years. And I know she was just saying that in the sense that she's old and she's seen a lot of things change in Arcadia Bay. But that, I'm not going to say it could be Max. That feels like an obvious answer. It could be Rachel, that's another obvious answer. But is there anything in here actually? No, I can only look at it.
Since David might be in there,
okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Along for a change.
It could be someone who's been given the power of time travel. It could be, I don't know. I still really like the idea of other people having powers, but there's no hint towards it at all. Not in the slightest.
Those poor whales are like beached angels. What is going on here?
Okay, so the whales are still definitely a problem. I mean, I don't think Chloe has a power, at least... Yeah, I definitely don't think she has a power.
Looks like they're back on the road to Paris.
Rachel is the most likely candidate for having a power. That old woman could very much have a power, and Max obviously has a power. See if anything has changed at all.
I think this all started with my vision of a tornado.
Okay, no, it's just the same old stuff. Alright, let's check text from our friendly Warren. Okay, this looks like it's a recap of the thing. I want to see what Max said about her friend. Her friend being Chloe, obviously. Okay, so where is it? It's a shame I couldn't have explored more of the alternate reality, to be honest. That's when Chloe rolled forward. Chloe's world was so new and unique, especially her strength and kindness and pain. Okay, here we go. I agreed to help her simply because she explained she wanted to have a choice for the last time in her life. How could I argue with that, especially since I knew I screwed up the entire universe by making a simple decision, and I knew I'd have to go back and eventually accept the timeline that actually happened. So Chloe and I had one last movie night watching Blade Runner, falling asleep to the sounds of Vangelis, and when I woke up I put my best friend to sleep forever. After my visit I knew it was time to go to Max to the future. I'd seen the result of my temporal tampering and I got scared, thinking my new power wouldn't even work anymore. That would have been cruel karma. But fortunately it happened. Goodbye, William, again. God, if anyone found this journal, Max would be screwed. There's the character entries, there's the... I'll get a quick peek at the photo opportunities. At least I didn't miss any photos. Bird eggs. That looks like something on a shelf. That looks like a person? Like two people's heads meshing together as though they are the same person. That's like one of those weird ink blot photos that has multiple meanings. That's very weird to look at. Footsteps, a whale, a windmill of some sorts, a skeleton holding a skateboard. Oh, that must be in the science room. The moon behind some kind of bars, and a Bigfoot tramping a bird's nest. Okay, I'm wondering if any of those if you guys can work out anything from those pictures, but I think it'll be a good idea to check text too, because I'm assuming a few things are different. What's Warren said? We shall see. One sec, there's a lot going on here. Oh gosh, there's actually a lot. Talk to my parents, they pay the bills. You'll survive less more later. Yo, Max, your friend Chloe texted me that you shot her down, true? When was this? Oh, that must be about the... I remember that. I remember turning Chloe down for something. Chloe actually texted you? I sure didn't have her number. Oh god, I don't want to embarrass you. Too late. She sounds cool. She's cool. She's a cool dork. Like me? No, you're different in a good way. So we're still on to go ape? No, damn dirty human can stop me. Go ape, not human. We shall see. I hope so. Now I have to get back to reality. That sucks. Indeed, I'll buzz you later. It's weird Chloe texting Warren. I'm assuming that was just a way to dig at me and show that she was upset by turning her down. My mum is talking about the plant. There's a suspension. Asking about weather, military tests. You're right in the eye of a storm. No comment. I've kept Lisa alive for all this, so we're safe. I'm so glad I got the plant alive compared to everyone else. Kate has talked about seeing me soon. Okay. Justin is the skater, right? Ask Nathan, he knows him, I think. Oh, okay, so she was asking him if he knew Frank, and he just said that Frank knows him, and he's like, for what? And Max doesn't reply. But Max is actually just really bad at replying in both realities. And then, wait a second, who's this? Julia, is that the... One second, who is... I really don't remember Juliet. Could you guys jog my memory on that? It seems as though No, I honestly haven't a clue. I'm probably just being dumb. My dad... Some jackass in my class thought it'd be funny to send. Oh, he's been getting threatening texts too. Oh gosh. Okay, so nothing too special, my dad. Courtney... Oh yeah, Courtney offered a makeover, didn't she? Something with homework? Oh, the good old homework excuse. Things never change, Max. And I want to see how things have changed between Max and Chloe. If there's been an improvement in their relationship. Although then again, these do... Yeah, these other ones I've actually already seen. Got suspended, you're a boss. Something weird going on. Okay, that's before we explored. Sorry I got in your face today and took out my bullshit rage on my best friend. Okay, I feel as though that's different. After the consolement in the past about always being there for her. I understand you're going through a lot, we all are. Besides, I threw your beanie out the window and busted out my rewind. Okay, that is your one get out of emoji jail free card, but we need to stock up on cigs, coffee and candy for an all-nighter. Excellent deal, Watson, I'll bring my thinking cap. Good old Holmes reference again. No worries, I'll have a beanie, I'll swing by and pick you up. Sweet, I'll be ready. Okay, so just some garage investigation to go now. There's no graffiti!
My butterfly sketch doesn't exist in this timeline.
No, it's too...
Like William.
Don't bring back memories, that fireplace
Max
looks...
the Time Bandit strikes again.
That fireplace looks wrecked. Okay, I can go outside. I'm just going to see if there's any reason to do this. Because usually there's a thing or two to be seen.
David made sure to bag up the dead birds.
The dead birds have been packed up by David. I don't think that has any hidden meaning. Yeah, there's nothing out here. Unless it turns out the garage door's locked and I need to go in through the back entrance, but I can't access it now. Ooh, what's this?
William never finished painting that wall.
Oh, okay. I guess there were little details like that in the alternate reality that I would have noticed if I'd spent more time paying attention to the environment as opposed to the things that can be explored, like things that can be interacted with. I admit that is a problem of mine in this game. Like, the house does look generally more run down. Look at that wallpaper. And there are lots of little details like that that I haven't noticed and that I don't really pay attention to, unfortunately. Oh, no, David is here. It was a false alarm, him being in his bedroom. So I could have explored it.
David finished his car repairs. Maybe there's some new clues around.
Okay, him finishing his car repairs. I thought it was completely bust. But David's here. How am I going to sneak around that? There's a note.
What the hell did David do for Nathan? And what did his dad do for David?
Oh, so there's a weird relationship going on with Sean and David.
Sorry, but this is my official man cave, so no girls allowed.
I'm surprised it's actually okay with me being in here after everything that's happened. But then again, I did back him up, so...
Surveillance cameras at Pan Estates? David must be working for the Prescotts too.
Okay, but now I have a map of surveillance cameras, so if I wanted to go to Pan Estates, there you go. It does seem as though that is going to be a location.
I'll help Miss Grant next time.
The
if there is
surveillance
one.
system on Blackwell, I remember that. I remember me not wanting
I
it
do
there.
appreciate you standing up for me.
Ah, I do like David, see, but I know he is, like, he hit Chloe in an alternative timeline. I did the decision that resulted in that not happening, but he did do it, and that is really harsh.
Look at the baby blue jay eggs in the nest. I better move his plank if I want to take the shot.
Was this a plank that Chloe was holding in the...
Excuse me. Just one picture,
in that
please.
photo? Maybe, I'm not sure what the significance of that plank is. It seems as though moving the plank had consequences, though. And I'm assuming those consequences are...
Click.
Okay, I'm going to use my initiative here
series.
and say that David just threw away the dead birds in the garden. He put them in a bin bag, for God's sake. Like, a lot of people would bury them or do something like leave them out in nature, not put them in a bin bag. So I'm going to assume that if David sees a blue jay nest in the garage, he will destroy it. So,
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to make sure
Sleep tight, my eggy eggs.
they're hidden. That's my thinking with doing this. And I don't know if there's any other reason to do that. I mean, she talked about them sleeping tight, but I think that was just a figure of speech. So let's have a little speak to David and see what he has to say.
Anything I can do for you, Max?
I was just waiting for Chloe to get out of the bathroom so we can go.
I owe you one. So I'll pretend what you just said is true, Missy.
Excuse me, that's Miss Caulfield.
Yes, sir. You and Chloe still better be careful where you wander. There are a lot of dark places in Arcadia Bay.
What do you mean by dark places?
I can't tell you everything that's going on at Blackwell, and you've seen too much already, so please stay out of this, Max.
Too late. I already know way too much. Like the fact that you might be working for Sean Prescott.
What? Who told you that? Nathan Prescott? That little shit-ass is lucky he didn't get suspended.
Yeah, I was lucky to only get suspended. Thanks to you.
I didn't have all the evidence at the time. I am sorry, Max. So, are you gonna tell me why you think I'm working for Sean Prescott?
That's weird, him actually saying sorry. It seems as though he's actually a really friendly guy when he's not angry, but it seems as though one little thing can send him the wrong way.
I saw documents that you were hired to do surveillance and security at Pan Estates.
God damn. You are a good detective. But I didn't get hired. I gave Sean Prescott an estimate. For my own reasons. Anyway, I think we can both agree it's been a hard week on all of us. Especially poor Kate Marsh.
Oh no, I really do want to be friendly to David. I know a lot of you people don't like him and there are reasons to not like him, but if someone is misunderstood, then the worst thing you can do is constantly remind them of that. I want to try and bring out the good side in him and make him think I'm someone he can trust. And then maybe he will start being trusting of me himself.
I tried to help Kate.
You did, Max. You saved her life like a hero while I left the goddamn dorm roof wide open. I knew Kate was feeling desperate. You even made it to the roof before me or anybody.
I knew Kate was desperate too. So did Mr. Jefferson.
That guy is an elitist prick. I'm off duty, so I can say it at home behind his back. Like when Chloe calls me step douche. These artists live in a fantasy world.
You see, this is really nice. He's being honest. It's so weird. but he's attacking Mr. Jefferson right now, and I really do think Mr. Jefferson has... I keep calling him Mr. Jefferson! Mark Jefferson has a hidden agenda. So I'm not going to defend him, definitely not. I'm going to probe for information.
Why do you say that?
These art farts are all about themselves. When I was in the service, I hated the photographers who try to pose me in their anti-war bullshit.
Well, Blackwell Academy is a school for artists, so maybe this isn't the best place for you.
I have a family here, Max, and I think Blackwell is the best place for me, since only I know what's happening. That's why I'm working out the new Blackwell surveillance plan to protect future students, so they don't end up like Rachel Amber and Kate Marsh. Although, you're like a walking surveillance system. I appreciate you standing up for me, but I have to be a hard ass and tell you and Chloe to stay the hell out of this. Things are just gonna get more ugly.
It really does
Chloe
seem
and
as though he has our best intentions in
Can
mind.
take care of ourselves.
Now, excuse me, Max. I have to get back to my camera. See? I'm an artist, too.
You see, he's an adult and he's been in the military, and he's so fed up of kids and their immature behaviour.
But this is my official
So
man cave, so
I can understand a lot of things he's doing and saying. But he acts like...
Give up William, but defend David?
Oh, come on, Max, don't
Would Chloe hate me if she knew?
have doubts, and I think that definitely implies I will get the option to tell Chloe what happened. But David seems as though he knows a lot more than he lets on. It seems as though he's kind of got a hero complex going on, where he's trying to save people, even the fact that he blames himself for not saving Kate and leaving the door open. It feels as though he's taking on a lot of responsibility, and maybe... Yeah, he said he gave a quote to the Prescott family for his own reasons, which could just be taken as he wants money or it's for personal reasons, but maybe he's doing some investigating of his own. And the surveillance system and everything, it just does seem to make sense. Imagine if everyone in the series had a power, but none of them accepted it. I mean, none of them refused... all of them refused to tell people like Max has. So actually, Chloe has a power, David has a power, even Joyce has a power. But yeah, I'm going to be ending this episode here because the first one was really long, so I don't want to make this one too long because I still need to try and fit it into a full episode format. This is me, Evans, was Ed11.
It's
Let me know.
amazing how much drama this living room has seen.
Let me know what you thought of this episode. And yeah, this is me out. Peace.